What is up? It's me, your boy, Demi, young god of calamity here. And we sitting here and we doing crazy stuff. And for 5 cents, I'll beat the shit out of someone that you know or someone that you don't. Doesn't really matter. Like I'm a mercenary. You can hire me at will. I promise you. I'll beat them up. Real good. You know, not Tinder, but what's the fucking the meme for the other thing from Tinder that's for fighting?
I haven't seen that meme.
You haven't seen that one?
No.
Man, wow. I thought you were a meme lord like me, but I guess you're not.
I think that was never popped up on my feed.
It was a meme that was just like, this isn't for Tinder, it's for fighting instead. You just swipe with guys that you guys just walk
Yeah,
up
I've never
and
seen that
mutually agree to fucking beat the shit out of each other.
I've never seen that one. That actually sounds like an act that would exist.
It probably is.
Look at that, it took 5 seconds and we're already on a weird tangent.
Listen. I wouldn't be surprised, but like that's the 5 cents. Introduce yourself, my boy. For 5 cents, I'll beat up someone that you know or that you don't know. In fact, if you match with me on this fighter app, we will go hand to hand combat.
And just $1 million idea.
I'm just letting you know, I'll win. Cause you want to know why? I'm a god of calamity. I'll trip you up. No balls. You're gonna get kicked in the balls. That's why you're gonna have no balls.
Okay. I'm Tom Bombadillo. I have nothing to follow that with, like usual. 8.
I do have the most spazziest introductions of all time. But, yo, guys, this is actually one that I'm super excited for. This is a topic that I've been hoping for because, it's each of our top 5 favorite manga of all time that we've read or that we enjoy reading even still. And it's actually I feel like we have some pretty set lists, some pretty stacked. I mean, my list is pretty fucking stacked. So I'm actually going to be mentioning also the Mal rankings, which is, if you don't know, is the My Anime List rankings for each of the ones. So you're going to see how trash our opinions are following the popular crowd. So I only have the Mal rankings for mine currently. I still need to get the Mal rankings for you too.
As long as my phone lasts, I'll get mine too. I don't know that.
I can Google yours. Like, I know One Piece is like number 3, but like. Alright, so
I actually do like One Piece.
One Piece is really good, but I didn't want to put it in there because I knew someone else would mention it. So I was
that's my problem, is I don't want to put in something that other people would mention.
Yeah, I figured one of you two would mention it, so I'm like, I can't put that in my list because someone else is going to mention it, even though I want to.
I think I have to anyway, because I'm having trouble coming up with the number 1 spot, and that would be like the one that would fill it.
Hey, I understand, my man. Like, you guys are more than welcome to, like, have your shit. I got my list. So I'm going to start with my list, and I have all my Mal rankings. But my top 5 manga list is, of course, the GOAT of all time. Can we just say that R.I.P. to the GOAT of Kentaro Miura for making Berserk the number 1 rated Mal. Like, it's number 1 on Mal. There's a reason why it's number 1 in the fucking world. Like, it is a masterpiece. Like, listen, Berserk, God tier. I would put it up above any other manga except maybe One Piece. One Piece is the only one that I can actually see feasibly contending, and that's only because One Piece hasn't like ended yet. But like, I understand Berserk hasn't ended either. I get it, but Berserk, oh my gosh, for the like how little chapters it has compared to One Piece.
Actually, right now I haven't read it.
Oh well, like
how,
there's no right
how
now.
Many,
like,
exactly right now.
I'm not actually.
What?
I think Berserk.
Berserk.
Oh, I don't know.
I want to say it's like 350 something.
Are webtoons on my anime list?
Some of them are. Like Tower of God was.
Okay, I don't think the one I'm looking for is this.
Unordinary is.
It's that I can't find it.
Oh, so it's unranked then.
And there's only forums for it. Yeah.
357, so I was right about 350.
Mm-hmm.
But like those 350 chapters like fucking slap you in the face. Like I love Berserk. Like it's such a god tier like manga and anime.
Sorry, it's an alarm on the wake up this.
Oh, you good. So that's the number 1 on my list because you guys have heard me talk about before. I've always hype up Guts. I always hype up Berserk.
So we just go through like each of our 1s and 2s.
I mean, I'm going through all mine at once, so you guys
okay.
get some time to finalize yours.
Mine's done. I'm just getting my rankings.
My number 2, Tower of God by CU, because we had that entire 45-minute tangent just about Tower of God in an episode. So I didn't put my boy CU up on this leaderboard, who is
One
actually
thing I'm
ranked
surprised.
number.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Was Brotherhood and
That
Full
was my
Metal
brotherhood.
Alchemist.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, it's
I'm
just full.
surprised enough it's
Brotherhood
actually
is
good.
not on. Brotherhood's
Because the
not on
manga's
it.
not as good as the anime. Also, Brotherhood's not the manga name, it's just Fullmetal Alchemist.
It's just full Metal
Oh,
Alchemist.
I thought it was the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
No,
Brotherhood
that
is
was
the
the
second name
that
for
was
the
the
remake.
second one for the remake that was based off the manga.
Yeah.
But my boy Tower God Seal finally has earned number spot 124 on the Mal ranking. So you know this is legit. Like, oh my God, the art style, the evolution. I've been reading him since 2014, my guys. Like, I cannot get over the fact that I've seen this man evolve into a god among men, and I'm so happy for CU. Like, Tower of God easily earned my number two ranking. Like, I cannot think of another one to take its spot because it's legendary.
It's good. I'll admit that.
Like, Tower of
really
God's
motherfucking
gorgeous.
good.
Even the newest chapters is so beautiful. Like, the color just pops out. You feel all the emotion in the story, and oh my God, I cannot speak enough praise about Tower of God by CU. Please check it out when you get the chance. It's on Webtoons, and you can read majority of it for free, except for the three latest chapters. Like, oh my God, like holy, you get all this for free. You could go online and also find like the whatchamacallit, go to your manga websites and pirate that shit. But please check it out on Webtoon, so that way like CU also gets those views, so he also gets the support. Like the manga, also each chapter on Webtoons, that way he gets even more support. Like support your authors, my guys. That's all I gotta say on that one. My number three is a classic, a stone cold classic, if you will, because it's Great Teacher Onizuka by Toru Fujisawa. Its Mal rank is rank 19, but this is a manga that's really dear to my
I've
heart.
actually watched anime. And
Yeah, the
it
anime
was
is fantastic, but this
It was good.
bro, this manga is close to my heart because like it was one of the first manga that I started reading outside of Raid Master. Raid Master was the first one I started reading
Never,
like manga.
I have heard you actually talking about that.
Raid Master's a god tier one. I prefer it over Fairy Tail any day of the week.
It's
Like,
made by the same person.
yes,
Yeah.
it is. But Raid Master's his first work, and it's a god tier
really was?
shonen.
I thought
Yes,
you
it
had
was.
something earlier.
No,
Oh,
no.
alright.
Hiro Mashima was made Raid Master first. It was a god tier. It got done dirty by the anime. The anime did it dirty so bad. But
I actually they stopped it after.
episode 12.
No.
Yeah. They only did like 12, 24 episodes.
No, I could swear they did like he defeated technically
No,
Haru.
they never went past that.
Father.
No, they never went past that.
And then it was
They
the,
never went
the
past that.
one
I
other
can
guy's son.
I can bet you $50 right now they never went past that, Raisa. They had only had 24, 12 episodes.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Raid
didn't know
Master,
that.
the anime got canceled real quick, which I don't understand why. Cause it's got, well, the anime did Haru dirty. The anime did do Haru dirty so bad. And
Dirty
that's why,
how? Like
because they skipped so much, character development.
Oh.
They skipped so much and then it just got canceled randomly, and I don't understand why. I think it was around the time that he finished Raid Master and then Raid Master got animated, but then he started Fairy Tail, and Fairy Tail boomed.
Fairy Tail took off.
Fairy Tail
Like,
took
as soon
off,
as
like as soon as like he released Fairy Tail, it took off.
Okay.
And that's what I think ended up happening after Raid Master, because Raid Master would have been such a the storyline for Raid Master would have been a god tier. And that's one of my, but going back to Great Tsuchiya Onizuka, this is one of the few manga that I could sit there and I can read, and like anytime I read it, I take something out of this manga. Like there's always some life lesson that Great Teacher Onizuka teaches me, and I love the characters in it because it's just like this guy that's just like he's a thug. Like not quite a thug, but like he acts like he's a thug. He's not a good person, but he's able to he's terrible at teaching them English too. But the life lessons this man delivers on a daily basis to these kids in his class is insane. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I wish I'd have Onizuka as one of my teachers because like he taught me so much just through a manga. Imagine if I could learn from him in real life. Like I could only be like, I'd be so ecstatic. Like this is one of the teachers I would write back and be like, hey, this is what I'm doing with my life. I hope you're proud of me because this is like the life that I chose, and I know you would be happy for me. Like he's one of the teachers I would write back to in school and say thank you for teaching me. Like that's how good great teacher Onizuka is. If you've never checked out, check out the anime, check out the manga. It's a god tier. There's a reason why it's ranked 19 on Mile, and like so many people love it. Like so many.
I've only ever had one teacher I can technically write to. That's
Yeah.
that part. I mean,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he's one of those teachers I'd want to stay in contact with because he's just
Right.
that
I
good.
couldn't think of any.
really?
I'm the
Not
same
one.
way. I'm the same way. But if great teacher
I have teachers
Onizuka,
that I would enjoy seeing in public and want to talk to or say hi to, but I don't think
But
there's any I would like to like
if
reach out to.
if Onizuka was one of my teachers back in high school, I would definitely be writing to him and be like, "Yo, this is what I'm doing. This is my plans for the future. Blah blah blah. This is what I'm doing." And like, and I'm using all the stuff that you taught me because like Onizuka is such a god, my man. Like, all right, so let's just move on.
You actually make me want to watch the anime again.
Bro, let's move on to number 4.
Okay.
This is my boy. Oh my god, this is a manhwa.
Not My Hero Academia.
No.
I know it's not.
No, it's The Breaker New Wave. So
Any of them.
this is the
If
greatest.
you have that on your list,
No.
you are leaving.
Listen,
No.
listen. This is the greatest manhwa that I think ever came out of Korea.
Actually, just so you know, that was my very first one I ever read.
The Breaker's so.
It
Oh my
was
god.
good!
Did you read New Waves?
No.
New Waves is the second season. Please go read it.
That's what Zach was telling me. You
Because I was
talking to
telling
him
you,
about it.
yeah, I was telling him
And
to
I
read
did
it.
not know that.
Go read New Waves. Oh my god, New Waves took it to a whole new level. Because now it's just not. It's not about Gumu Ryang. Now it's about the main character Shion. Oh my god, Shion turns to a badass because the Gaiju. Oh my, I don't want to give away spoilers, but my boy.
Literally not.
But
I
this
did
is
not
listen.
know that.
Breaker New Wave was made by Ji-won Park as the illustrator, and the storyline was Yok Jeon Jeon, and the Mal ranking for it is number 134. But there are
I'll
also.
admit, that was literally the very first one I read. And
Bro,
it's so
it's
good.
so amazing.
And I was
like,
hoping for a
because
second season, but
it's almost they're playing on third season for 2021 or 2022. 2022 is the third season coming out summer, and I'm so fucking pumped for the third season because they already said that they're doing the tournament. And it's gonna be a whole tournament arc, and I'm so ready. Like, let's go! I can't wait.
So I did not know
Like,
that.
you guys do not understand how pumped I am because I've been waiting since season 2 dropped in 2015. They've gone and made two other mangas or manhwas in that time. And the 2 manhwas that they made were fully colored, so I'm expecting now for this one to be fully colored. And if it is, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, bro. Like, you guys do not understand. This is in my opinion, it's the premier manhwa of Korea. Like, this should be put on a national pedestal for them because, my God, did these men put in the work and it shows. The storyline's phenomenal. It's not too long. It's not too short. When the characters die, I legit cried in person. Like, I had tears running down my face.
Yeah.
You know when? Oh no, you wouldn't because you
Not
didn't
the
feel
second season, but
when what's her name? What's her name? Oh, I was so sad. But the second season brought out even more tears.
did it?
The second season made me cry 3 or 4 times.
Ooh.
Like, I was just like, no, I could literally go back and read the second season. I went back and read it actually a couple weeks ago, and to prepare for this episode. It's done. It's done. And I cried again.
New Waves. What? What is?
It's just called New Waves.
Oh, New Waves.
It finished in
Breaker
20. It's the Breaker New Waves.
Okay.
But it literally finished in 2016. He's been working on 2 other projects since then: Trinity Wonder and The Promised Orchid. Those are the 2 projects he's been working on since. As soon as he finishes out The Promised Orchid, he's going back to The Breaker. And he's making a 3rd one, which I'm so excited for because now Shiyun's learning his actual school of martial arts. And oh, it's so good. I can't. Please read it. I want you guys to read it. I want you guys to read it because I'm so excited to talk to you guys about The Breaker. Like, I don't want to spoil anything because it's so worth it. It's so good.
I read the first season at least. I know that for a fact.
And in number 5, I hate to do this dirty. I hate this dude this dirty, and my boy Hirohiko Araki, but JoJo's is going in number 5.
I've never seen it or watched it. I've
JoJo's,
seen clips,
bro.
but that's it.
JoJo's is such a god tier. Like, there's 937 chapters of JoJo.
I know.
Like, I love the length of JoJo's because of the fact that each of them have such distinct characters. They have their own style of fashion and their own things that they're going through. Like, JoJo's is such a, like, the first 2 seasons, okay, aren't, like, the first one, Phantom Blood, isn't that great. The second season's okay, but once it hit season 3, they kind of drug it out for too long. But season 4, season 5, slap, 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 and they announced season 6, or no, they announced season, or the series 7 for it recently, I think. I believe that they announced it. Hold on.
I just can't make it through season 1. That's what stopped me every time.
Yeah, but reading it is a lot different than actually watching it. I agree with you wholeheartedly, but reading it's a lot easier than watching it. But hold on, let me see the JoJo season 7 confirmed. Yeah, so season 7, part 7 of JoJo, Steel Ball Run, is expected to release in sometime in 2022. And I'm so excited because Steel Ball Run is one of the best arcs that he's written so far. In fact, I'd say it's one of season 5 so far is the best, but I think season 7 is going to top it. And I'm so excited. I'm so pumped for season 7 of JoJo's. Like, you guys do not understand because you guys haven't read JoJo. You guys aren't into JoJo. Like, I love JoJo. And I only got into it because of the fucking memes. Like, dead ass.
The memes are absurd.
The memes, listen, the man who created JoJo, I had said his name earlier, but Hirohiko Araki literally created JoJo. I swear, he had the vision of the future. He's like, meme culture is gonna be a thing. JoJo, I got you. And like JoJo is so memeable. Like, and you can take any panel out of JoJo, and it's so memeable. Every single panel of JoJo is so memeable. It's amazing. Like, I cannot give enough praise to JoJo's. But
You outsmarted me, but I outsmarted you're outsmarting.
You may have outsmarted
I
me.
love that.
If I outsmarted, you're outsmarted. Jonathan Joestar to fucking what's his face. But that's my list of 5. Like you saw. I know. I'm gonna give it to you after like I'm done with this. But like Zach, you say.
First start Jimmy.
Okay.
I don't know. They've never heard us mention it. No,
you gotta say your own.
You say your own list, Asa.
So my number 1's gonna be One Piece. Because
I
tried to think of other ones. I couldn't think of other ones.
You basic trash.
I tried to think of something.
That was literally my mother's fucking.
I tried to think of other ones to put number 1.
So, Asa, how did you punch him and hurt yourself?
No, I kicked him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I thought you literally punched him and
I
hurt
only punched
yourself.
him, so I kicked him.
Oh my god. Chris.
One Piece surprisingly is number 69 on Mail.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 1 or 2.
What I found.
Are you talking about the anime or the manga?
I don't have work mail, man. I never.
Oh, let me see my phone. Hey, so let me see my phone real quick. I think you were talking about the anime. I believe the anime is
the
right.
manga list. I just typed in One Piece mail. It was what popped up.
You literally made everything vibrate when you did that. Oh, it's still hurting now. Like everything.
I didn't know there was a.
No, because it's number 3 on Mal. It's number 3, my man.
How did you find the manga list?
Manga Mal. Type Manga Mal.
Because I got all of mine wrong then. So I just went by that.
What's your other one?
I'll tell you as we get through it.
Yeah, because I can literally search for it as you go through
Hey
it.
John, send me a drink real quick.
Number 2 is gonna be Fairy Tail.
Well,
Purely for nostalgia reasons, because it was the first one I followed for like multiple years,
Yeah.
and I
I at least
fell in
followed
love
it
with
for 1 year.
I followed it for 3.
Well, I finished it in, like the anime.
So that
in 1
is
year.
ranked number 2026 on Mal.
Well, that's actually even lower than the anime. The anime is 1298.
I just wanted to let you know, like I honestly thought it'd be a lot higher.
I thought it would too. I thought it'd be higher than 1298.
I wonder what's higher, Rape Master or Fairy Tail?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Let me hold on.
Because I almost switched them out. So I'm curious now.
Would
Are
Raid
mine
Master
actually
make
low?
you more basic?
I got a question. Are mine actually low, John, for me?
No.
Or, I mean, not for me. I mean,
Well, two of yours are unranked, my man, because they're Wuxi novels.
So what's Raid Master?
It hasn't popped up. Hold up.
It doesn't have a ranking.
Oh, I don't know the fucking Japanese for it, so hold up. Here.
Oh, okay.
Mashima.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'll go to my number 3. My number 3 is gonna be Tokyo Ghoul. It says it is a god tier manga. It is.
That is ranked. I had that one because that's in my honorable
I know.
mentions. But I know that one's pretty high. It's in the top 100.
That's what I thought. Because I knew the anime being an 862 had to be wrong. Because I was like, that's.
The anime feels a lot more accurate.
Oh, the anime, yeah, it's still the anime sucks compared to the manga. But I still feel.
On Malice ranked number
like,
111.
from a 1 to 10.
Raid Master?
111 and for no Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, have you found Raid Master?
No, I'm still. I need to
You
actually.
can't find Raid Master? Oh, right.
Hold up. Let me look up.
You say no, I don't know what they're looking for, so yeah.
I found it right here. Yeah, it's number 923. It is actually higher than Fairy Tail by like 1,000 some rankings.
Let's go! Because it's worth it! Because Raid Master is 1,000 times better!
It's good.
I get it. I understand. I get you, Mal. I agree. We are in agreement, Mal. I understand. I got you.
The part of this next one is one of us had to have one of these on here.
Oh.
You know where I'm going with this, Sean.
Unordinary is in the top 200.
Unordinary is number 5. I didn't find it. Okay, but number 4, High School DxD. It is actually a really good manga.
Wait, what? I've never read the bits and pieces.
It's a really good manga. But what is that ranking?
It's a webtoon.
High School DxD.
No, I don't know High School DxD. I know Unordinary is ranked within the top 200 because I looked at that one when I went to the Mal list.
I couldn't find it.
I actually
Unordinary
heard
didn't
it's
pop up
pretty
for
good
me.
manga, but
High
I
School
never played
DxD. Let me see.
What?
High School DxD, you just said it.
You said it was.
Manga. It's ranked 372.
What is?
High School DxD.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
That's what you said before, and that's what I was drinking with.
Apparently it's finished. Manga was.
Wait,
I actually
what?
did not know that.
I didn't either.
It finished in 2018.
What? High School DxD?
Yeah.
What?
I did not know that actually.
I'm on the manga site and I found 2,144. It says myanimelist.com/manga.
When you search it, I mean, like, I literally searched that in the manga section.
Well, why does it? Wait, that says light novels. The other one was the manga. This says light novels.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, then that's.
I never read
My
that
bad.
one.
I went straight to the light novel. My bad.
The manga was ranked 2,144.
Huh. That's
And
not
what
really
was the
surprising
light
because
novel?
most people already watch it and they
Yeah.
just want to see the titties bounce.
But it's such a. It is a really.
It
good
is.
manga.
It has a really good
It
storyline.
has a great storyline.
Like that's what I hate about like.
Out of the anime.
I did.
There's a storyline in the anime.
Yeah, but Ace said it has a good storyline.
No, I just mean the light novel.
Ace was just saying
The manga. I don't know about the light novels.
I've not read the light novels at
Oh.
all. The only I've read a couple of light novels. The main one that I read was No Game No Life because I had to know what happened because there's not going to be season 2 and it pisses me off because
What?
we have. What? There's not. The reason being there's a licensing issue with everything. It's just like Ava. You cannot sell the licensing for Ava. Because it's ridiculously expensive because there's so many people that have a stake in saying who can get the premiere Ava. You know how much Netflix had to pay for Evangelion? They had to pay millions of dollars. Millions.
Netflix doesn't care.
Netflix didn't care because Ava's worth it.
It was good.
Evangelion, oh my god, I cannot speak on
That was actually one of the very few I actually said late enough to watch.
Oh my god, the end of Ava's, I can't believe it's over. Oh my god.
I do know that.
No, you don't. You don't understand because you haven't watched the 4th movie.
Oh, yeah, I do.
When
know
you
that,
watch
but-
the 4th movie, like, that's oh my god, I can't describe. You need to watch it, Asa. Watch the fourth Ava
Zach's
movie.
not watched it either, so.
Zach
I've never
isn't into Ava.
I've never watched any of Ava.
He never grew up
Okay,
with.
can we make a
there's
podcast like where we make him watch all that?
No,
You can't put that
that's
on-
not a
you can't put that
podcast
on YouTube.
episode.
I.
A
You can't
podcast
put that on-
episode
you
is
can't
just
put that
talking
on
about a
YouTube.
topic.
Everything in the video would be copyright claiming to take in there. You can't put that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. But Ava is a god tier one.
I know I've seen up to the first three. I didn't know they had a fourth.
The fourth one is the end. I think it's the end of Ava is what it's called. But like, it's literally just Anos who wrote Ava. It's his love letter to Ava. Like, it literally just recaps everything, and it gives you that sense of closure that you're like, damn, this is fucking over. Like this childhood.
See, when I read it,
It's just like whenever
okay,
whenever One Piece is gonna end, you're gonna feel this thing. I'm gonna feel even worse sense of closure because like I literally sat in this room for a full hour after I watched that movie. I'm just like, I had no words to
I know
express.
for a fact.
I
At
just
least
had-
me,
I
you
felt-
watched a few episodes.
I
You stayed over at my
just
house.
felt so much sorrow. I love when all the people talk about like, yeah, no, like this is the reason why Anos did this and Ava, like when the fucking all the mechs exploded in the crosses. You're like, because this represents this, and then Anos comes on and fucking interview, be like, I just thought it looked cool. And I'm just like, I fucking love them subverting, because Anos literally, Evangelion is literally just him putting all this shit that he fucking loves into an anime, and I just love it, because it, like, oh, it's such a good one. And honestly, you wouldn't feel as much of a sense of closure, because you didn't grow up with Ava as much as me and Ace. Like, Ava's one of those old ones that we
did watch it. I
know, I remember.
We stayed up
Like,
late on
Ava was
Tsunami and
amazing.
everything.
Oh my gosh, Ava was so amazing. Like,
And it was good.
and that's why I said, like, me and you need to watch the end of Ava again. Like, you'll just sit there and be like, fuck.
Mm.
That's literally gonna be.
On the third one, at least I kind of felt like that.
No, the fourth one has such a sense of closure. Like, I realized Anos is not gonna make another Ava movie. There's not gonna be any more Ava. Like, Ava is over. And that's what the fourth movie tells you. Like, it's over. It's not even just like, hey, this is slightly, like, there's a chance. Like, no, he ends it completely. Like, it's so certain that you don't get a second one. You're just like, oh my god.
Sorry, I want to know, but at the same time,
No, I'm not ruining it. I'm
not.
not ruining it for you.
Exactly.
I refuse to, because like
You'll have to show
understand. You will understand
Yes.
once you watch it. Because once you watch it, you'll just be like, I hate you. I hate you for showing me this. Thank you for the closure, but I hate you because I want it to go on. Like.
All right, when it's just me and you, we'll definitely.
Will you finish up your list, right?
I said number 5 earlier was unordinary.
Yeah. I thought number 5 was High School DxD.
No, 4 was High School DxD. I said number 5 was we were searching for it.
Oh, right.
All right, he already took it. One Piece was my number one.
Yeah, guys. Basic as fuck.
Detective
There's the guy
Conan.
who has the number 1 manga of all time on now. And you guys have the number 3.
Detective Conan.
Actually, JoJo's is number 2.
Yeah, you had 2 in the top 5.
Well, the JoJo's is split into each of its book series, though. So, like, Steel Ball Run is number 2. So, technically, I did choose the second one, but each of them are split into different series.
Detective Conan.
Basic as fuck. That was trash after, like, episode 50.
What's his anime list ranking?
I have no idea.
I just like the way.
I'm pretty sure it's pretty low. I don't know any of the anime list rankings for
I
me.
actually just kind of like the mystery of it, like trying to figure out who did it.
The issue is, like, after, like, it's like watching a bunch of Sherlock Holmes episodes, like,
Exactly.
Once
I kind of
Elementary-
get it. I really do.
Zach, you watch Elementary, right? With, so, like, after, like, season 3, you can basically fucking tell what was gonna fucking happen in the show, because they couldn't do
Yeah,
anything.
exactly.
It's like watching Law and
I
Order
mean,
every Law and Order episode's the fucking same. They just have to change out the killers and who is the new
Okay,
actor
so
bringing on.
what about Castle?
What?
Castle.
I don't know what you're talking about, Asa.
No, it's literally the name of the series.
I don't know what you're talking about, Asa. I don't think I ever read
It
it.
doesn't matter.
You read it?
Asa, describe it. Holy shit.
Wait, here's its ranking. It's actually higher than I thought it would be. 289.
I think I mean it does have like 1,200 fucking episodes.
I know, that's still a little higher than I thought it would be though.
Okay, the third one, The Imminence and Shadow. It's like
Yeah,
at
that's fine.
least 3
That doesn't
years,
have a
4
ranking.
years, maybe 5 years.
I which is not a Korean one, it's Chinese based. I'm gonna have to shout
That
out.
I didn't know, but.
Pretty sure it is.
I
'Cause
don't
I've read that one before.
know.
What? I mean, like, I could be wrong. I could be thinking of a different one
Okay,
entirely.
The Battle Through the Heavens is my fourth.
Yeah, that's a manga for sure. I know that for a
Yeah,
fact.
we were talking about.
That was actually a fight. Like, I
It
read
was
the
good.
So I read the Wuxi novel for it, and the Wuxi novel is absolutely phenomenal. And in fact, the author of it, I forget his name. I want to say it's Red.
I don't know. Here, you
Sun.
can look it up, John. Here's your.
Yeah, I want to say it's Red Sun, but through the it also has a TV series too.
I knew that.
It wasn't really that good because
Hey.
like a lot of them when they switched over to they tried doing tries doing 3D animation and it just looks so bad. It's like watching season 1 of Ruby but with more trash animation.
Oh my god, sad to say, but yeah, no.
Heavenly Silkworm Potatoes, the Chinese author. That's the English name. But I love it
I'm
because
sorry.
bro, this is one of my
Hey,
favorite.
silkworms are awesome.
Listen, this is one of my favorite wuxia novel authors of all time. So like, well, his name's dumb as hell. I love it to death. But
I love that name. That's a great name.
bro, it's basically hold on, let me get the Chinese.
If I get another dog, I'm naming it Heavenly Potato.
Heavenly Silkworm Potato.
Silkworm will be its middle name.
But he just didn't expect to have all the fans, so he just literally wrote that as his pen name as a joke, and then Battle Through the Heavens took off. Like this is a 2,000 plus manga, or not manga, but web novel. It has 2,000 plus chapters. He also wrote Wudong Qiankun, is currently in the middle of writing the Great
You told me earlier.
The Great Emperor, I believe is what
That
it's
one
called
I
right
haven't
now.
read yet.
Or no, not the Great Emperor. What's his? What is it?
You told me and I can't remember.
Author of the Battle Through the Heavens. He wrote more. Hold up. Yeah, so his profile is Tian Ken Saudo is the one, and his what is the fucking where is it? The Great Ruler. That's what it is. Not the Great Emperor. The Great Ruler is his newest one that he's currently working on. And honestly, he has this one where he can actually combine the universes of Battle Through the Heavens and Wudong Qiankun. I'm so excited because I've finished both of those. I love Lin Dong from Wudong Qiankun. I love Zhao Yan from Battle Through the Heavens. Like, they're some of my favorite wuxia heroes. And the fact that now I get to see his third book and have all three of them interact by any chance. Oh, I'm so excited! Like, bro, it's like seeing like an episode of like going on like later in Doctor Who, and they meet the other Doctors from the previous timeline.
That happens all the time.
Bro, yeah, but like the excitement is the same, and I'm like that's what I'm excited for. It's like the first time that it happens, you're just like, I can't wait. Like it hasn't happened yet. I'm currently up to date on the actual wuxia novel, and I can't wait for it to happen. I'm so excited. Like I can't wait. It's gonna happen. I promise you, and I can't wait for it to happen. Like Heavenly Silkworm Potato.
I love that name, man. I love that.
Like
I want to
Heavenly.
like buy a fucking hamster or something just so I can name that.
Bro, he's honestly. He's probably one of the like. He's probably one of the most premier like wuxia art novelists to date. Like he literally started. Look, it's funny that he started this off as like a joke. And that's why he chose a joke name, and now he's just so fucking big he can't get rid of it. It's like a stain he probably wants to get rid of. He's like, yo, I wish I would have chosen a better name, but I didn't.
No, it's a great name.
Bro.
You gotta embrace the
Listen, man.
You need to sell merch that has a potato and a silkworm.
I'm gonna say this right now. I love your work. I'm updated on your stuff. I love it. Please keep making more and keep up the good work. I heard what you said. Okay. But.
Great merch.
So
I would buy a shirt.
So
was that all the bases?
That was
no, I got 4.
You also have the Combat Con as your 5th one.
Yeah.
So I forget who that's by. That's also.
You told me earlier.
I did not tell you. I told you about the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, but then you.
I did not mention the author's name because I don't know the author's name.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes.
want to see what his English name is. So his Japanese or his Chinese name is, where the fuck is it? Tang Jia Shao. I want to see that translated to English. I'm upset. It won't show me his English name. Oh, it's on my anime list though. Hold up. I want to see what it's ranked. So it's ranked 721 on my anime list. I'm not actually surprised by that one because that one's actually worthwhile to read. I'm honestly up to date on Soul Land 4 and 3 for the web novels.
I asked John earlier if it was good to actually read.
3 is really good.
After-
2 is really good. The Comic Con is just a good series.
It was
Like
good.
the first, I still think the best one's the original though because
what
Tank, the one with Tank Sound.
Oh,
And
the
hidden
original.
weapons, like, oh my goodness, he's so like I just love how they had everyone pair up. Like they had finally got Fatty, his fucking girl, in the latest one. I'm so happy Fatty got a girl.
Oh, the fast one.
Yeah, no, Fatty, the fucking Phoenix.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then
He's not fast at all. What are you?
No.
Oh, you're talking about her? Yeah. The
Yes.
Swallow girl, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
it is.
it's Swallow.
It's
Or
Swallow.
is it Crane?
No, it's a
Because
Swallow.
her
It's a
grandfather
Swallow.
is the Crane.
No, it's a Swallow.
I know that, but I mean,
It's just like I forget what the fucking. It's like a heavenly swallow, or something like that. Something basic.
yeah.
Oh no, but it's her like so. Let me You want to explain Comic Con?
You can explain it better, literally. But
Oh yeah, but explain it.
I've
I'll
not,
correct
I
you.
mean,
I'll
I've
correct
read
you.
to date, but I've not read
Yeah, but
like.
just explain like the entire world of Comic Con, because like you guys aren't really talking. I feel like I'm doing all the talking. I want to give you guys some time.
I don't know anything about what y'all talking about. So
I know you don't. That's why I'm trying to basically explain it because you need to talk.
I think I've never been good at explaining.
Yeah, but talk about it. I'll help you out. I promise. But
Okay.
talk.
You were talking about parents. All right.
We're-
You got the.
Start off with the martial souls. Explain the martial souls.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Man, I literally gave you the biggest fucking hint. Like,
I know it's like they kill a creature or whatever, steal its like ring or something like that.
Asa, that doesn't explain martial souls.
I don't give a
Asa, come on. I believe in you. All right. You know what? I got it.
Please.
I got it. Because apparently Asa doesn't know how to explain shit. So
Exactly.
Yeah, but like Asa, I want you guys to talk. That's what I'm talking. Like you guys are just participating. You're not conversating.
You gotta get to a topic I know about.
I understand that. I know you'll talk, but like he doesn't know how to fucking explain shit, and that's why I want him to explain things. So Comic Con, you start off with a martial soul that's based off an object or an animal in the world. So you can either get a tool martial soul or you can get an animal martial soul, which debates on how like your power is gonna be. Tang-san has dual martial souls, so it means he has two.
Yeah.
That's why he's really strong, but he also has to work for each of them. He has to take double the time to level up his ones. But he also has the trashiest martial soul from one of the most like imagine if you like had grass or blue silver grass.
Oh yeah.
But imagine if you had like the most common grass outside as your martial soul. That's literally his martial soul that he became amazing. He literally took everyone because he found a great master. And each time he goes up 10 levels, he has to go out on a spirit beast to get its spirit ring and absorb it into his body. Yes, I understand exactly how to explain it.
You started off like 10 steps ahead of that.
You started off. You didn't even explain martial souls, even though I said start off at martial souls.
You stepped straight into the ring.
Like,
I was like,
you went straight into the rings. I'm like, they don't understand martial souls. Like, that is the basics of it, and then it's literally him getting swole, my man. Like, this man is a G. He gets reincarnated into this world, knows about throwing hidden weapons.
I get questions. Where was he reincarnated from?
I don't
Is
fucking
it
know. It doesn't
like,
say anywhere. It doesn't say a certain world. Like, it's just, he's reincarnated from an assassination sect. The tank sect. He's reincarnated as a person from the tank sect who learned all the secrets from the tank sect.
Yeah.
And then he died because he jumped off a fucking cliff and gets
because they were trying to hunt him.
Because
and
he
then
learned
at
all
the end of his death.
Asa, shut up. It's because he learned all the fucking secrets and he wasn't supposed to. You can't explain shit, so I'm explaining it for you. That's why you're not allowed to explain anything anymore. You can't. If you can't do it the first time, you don't get it second time.
I'm sorry.
But
You know
either way,
will do it.
can we actually go back to Zach's list?
Actually, yeah, that's
Your
the
list
only
was
one.
actually more basic than I thought, my man.
I told you it would be.
Like, so I got a question. How excited are you for Unordinary?
I am very excited, man. I cannot wait for December, whatever it is, 8th or 7th or something.
I have no idea, but I'm equally excited. Like, the only thing that would make
Okay,
me more happy.
This has nothing to do with. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
The Witcher on Netflix. When does it actually come out? We were
I
talking
don't
about
know.
this earlier.
I don't know. I haven't checked. I'm not. I
It's
haven't,
know.
Netflix.
I haven't been on Netflix.
I don't care
for
about
like 2 months.
Netflix. The only time I watch Netflix, the only reason I've been on Netflix recently is to watch the original FMA.
FMA.
Oh,
Full Alchemist.
Wow.
I don't know. I haven't been on Netflix in like 2.5 months.
That's the
I don't
only
know.
reason I've been on Netflix recently is to watch it because it's the only place that has the original FMA.
Yeah, I know.
Outside
Okay,
of
the
like
only
Pirates,
reason I've
like
been on it is to watch that.
The Witcher is a good
Literally.
show. I mean,
Which is a good show.
I don't know anything about the second season.
But I have no idea.
It was
I don't
supposed to
pay
be coming
attention to
out.
those. Like, I don't care about that. Like, I'll get the notification when it fucking pops up.
I'll watch it when it's out and.
Like,
about we watch
Netflix
it together?
Netflix is wow. I'm gonna
No,
watch
I
it on
actually want to
Listen,
invite
I'm
you all
gonna
over to
binge
my
it.
house.
I'm literally gonna fucking binge it as soon as it fucking drops.
I am too, but
Like, I'm not gonna sit there and waste time to come over to your place to binge it. Like,
I also don't want to just sit around for 12 hours.
watching The Witcher. Like, you don't understand. Like, we got
you're all
lives.
bitches. We used to
We got-
have time.
Yeah, used to when we were kids.
Now
Yeah,
We're
we're
adults with
adults.
lives.
Now there's other things.
We're
to do.
adults with lives
It
now.
doesn't matter.
No, it does. The only one
The
that.
Witcher. Okay,
Listen.
wait. First of all, The Witcher is not that good of a show to binge for 12 hours.
Right.
Okay,
It's a good show. It's not that good.
Like,
I do actually want to binge something.
I don't.
Literally.
Like, the only thing that
I
I
would
want us
binge
all to
watch-
watch together is 1,000th episode of One Piece because that's a milestone
I would
for
binge,
all of us.
I would binge watch the newest season of Mushoku Tensei.
Oh,
I would
it's on
binge watch
episode 15. It's about
English
for
version.
When it's done,
Yeah.
I would binge watch it.
If it's
English
going
version.
listen, if it's going based off like the old season, it should be end at episode 20. I'm hoping it lasts till 24, but let's not get our hopes up. But
If
I'm really
when
excited.
that's done,
I've been
I would
watching.
binge watch
So
that.
I've actually
What
been.
is that?
Mushoku Tensei,
Jobless
Jobless Reincarnation.
Oh, okay, then yes.
But
How many times have I told you that?
oh my goodness.
I'm
How
saying
many
it's a
times-
jobless
how-
reincarnation.
Listen, how many times did we mention it on the fucking podcast?
I know.
And he still can't remember. But I've actually updated on that, and it's
I've not
actually
watched
pretty
it.
good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. for the new
You told
season.
me I've read the manga,
No,
literally.
I have not read the manga at all. Purely because like I heard season 2 was coming out, and and it's been such a long time since I rewatched it, and it wasn't until like you came.
When we watched it, that was so good.
Like that was a good show, and I was just like, bro. And then I looked up, I saw season 2's coming out, so I'm like, I'm not even gonna waste the time to watch the manga, like read the manga. Like I'd rather just watch it as soon as it drops. So that way I have no knowledge. But it's really weird because season 1 stopped at episode 10, but on Funimation it still counts like episode 11, episode 12 still count as season 1, and it bugs the shit out of me. And it is changed to season 2 because season 2 starts on episode 12.
Yeah.
And it bugs the shit out of me. I'm just like, please stop it. Please, Funimation, stop hurting me so much. Like, you literally caused
Can we
me
start?
pain.
Can we stop this thing of like season 1, part 2?
Bro,
Season
man,
2 part
please. Just listen, they're arcs. They're called arcs for a reason. I'm actually super excited right now for Demon Slayer because they're going through the Mugen Train, but after the Mugen Train, they're starting the Pleasure District arc.
Yeah.
And I'm so pumped up for Demon Slayer to continue, like, oh gosh. If it was affected on episode 3, like they're going to the personal world now. Like we've already talked about this on the podcast before, so if you watch our previous episode, I believe it was episode 2 or 3.
It was early on, yeah.
It was 2 or 3, I believe, that we were talking about because we saw the Demon Slayer Mugen Train arc in theaters because it was worth it and it was god tier and the animation was it was good.
It's so good.
It was good. It was worth it. Like, so we have and honestly, like, it's just it's a recap of the Mugen Train movie. So, like, you guys aren't getting any new information that you already haven't known before if you've been into Demon Slayer. But the Pleasure District arc, that's where things turn around and it gets hype. And I can't wait. Like, oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait for it. So that's why I'm watching each episode to see where it ends, to make sure to know exactly this is when it starts. I think it's going to start at episode 7 or 8, is what I believe.
Really?
Based off like what it's gone so far, I think it's going to be episode 7 or 8. But they're only on episode 3 right now. But can I mention to you guys about the new upcoming anime series that are airing right now? I know you've watched a couple. What are the ones that you've watched so far? You got your eyes on? I've seen you on my Crunchyroll
Yeah,
account.
I know.
I see you.
Yeah.
You said you haven't watched that many that you like.
Yeah,
I actually have watched a bunch that I like. I've watched a bunch that I
told me
like.
like 3 times.
Bro, Platinum End. I'm so hyped because it reminds. It's written by the same.
I watched the
animation.
first episode
Listen,
at least.
for Platinum
No,
End.
actually, no, second.
Listen, for the animation team for Platinum End is the same ones that worked on Death Note.
You told me.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can't say it. I've actually never seen Death Note.
The animation quality.
I know that, but you
They
told me that.
honestly stepped up leaps and bounds their animation quality. The story writing has so far has pulled me in. I cannot get away from it. I think one of the biggest sleeper hits of this season though is going to be Tact OP Destiny.
That's the music one.
I've not seen that one. Literally,
Yes.
you watch that one. I've
Oh
not
my
seen it at all.
god. It has been one of the, I think it's going to be the biggest sleeper hit of the season. I think it's going to be. Like, because I've been getting into it, and now they finally got past where, like, they do the review of everything. Like, they're still going back, like, to catch up to where they are in the first episode. But now we're basically there, and, like, you just see these guys, oh my goodness.
They're good. Like
It's so good. I don't want to ruin it, because I want to
the Faraway Paladin or something like that.
Faraway Paladin's pretty good.
I did like
I
that.
don't think it's good. I think it's
I've not
gonna,
read the manga at all, but
I haven't either, but I don't think it's gonna evolve and like as much of a serious aspect as we expect.
right?
I think it's gonna be super serious for this point, and like I can see where it's going from here. Like I got guesses. I have no idea. I have no knowledge of like the future of Faraway Paladin.
I don't either.
I feel like he's gonna end up going to the nearest city, registering for the adventure guild, find his fucking party, blah blah blah. And he's ended up gonna try and fight the god, what's the
that
Stagnate.
Hades like
Stagnate.
the echo of
It's Stagnate.
Yeah,
Try
it's
to claim
Echo,
the
though.
souls. I think Gus is gonna preserve the souls of Marion Blood and himself. At the sacrifice of himself, he's gonna preserve their souls, like, and then until the day that what's his fucking, I don't know his name. I can't remember the main character's name, but until he can come back and reclaim it, that's what I think is gonna happen.
That's exactly what I thought too.
That's my predictions. I have no knowledge.
I'm not trying to.
This is not a
I
spoiler.
know,
This is a prediction. I have no knowledge of the entire thing.
Yeah.
Like, I just think that's gonna happen. I think it's been a good storyline so far. It's just not been something overly outstanding. The animation quality is kind of average. I'd rate it so far to 6 or a 7
at most.
Honestly, you know which ones actually I've been watching that's been kind of like good and brought me in. I kind of feel embarrassed because it's a card game one, but Build Divide.
Oh my! I thought you watched that. Like
I've
not watched that.
That is actually pretty good right now.
The sad part is I've watched up to like card like it's in the same genre as
You're talking about Cardfight Vanguard, aren't you?
Yes.
I watched that one
It's
too.
actually in that series.
The thing is, the only thing I appreciate about this is that the main character looks like a normal fucking student without the anime pro attack hair that every card anime has.
Really?
Bruh, Cardfight Vanguard, the fucking Protax hair? Are you kidding me? The dude stands out in the fucking, like, the middle of the street.
I've watched
Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Hairstyle stands out. Every Yugi person, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Main character stands out with their fucking hairstyle.
Not Joey Willard.
What?
Not Joey Willard.
Yeah, but he's not the main protag. He's just a protag.
You said every character.
No, I meant main protag.
Oh, okay.
But like, you can literally play guess the main character because the dude stands the fuck out. This dude actually blends in, and I appreciate it so much.
Until something like the Meliodas hair thing pops up, and they're coming from a different fucking show.
Yeah, it's actually from what was that? From a Sniveling.
Yeah.
It was Emma from
that hair was
but it looked just like Meliodas.
Did you really get We all
Okay,
said
so
it.
that's actually from the gameplay episode that I have not finished editing. So just letting you guys know, there's a reason why you guys have no idea about that. Cause like I'm sorry guys, I'm lazy as fuck. Like I haven't been editing as I should. As you know how I do because you guys see my video quality. But I'm actually is there any returning anime that you're excited for? Cause
Where is returning? besides that
Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid just finished up.
I've
its
seen
24th
that.
It finished up its 24th episode, so it's technically part of the season.
It's
Mushoku
alright.
Tensei's got its second season. We already
Yeah.
talked about that. Demon Slayer's getting its second. God, fuck. I'm
We
so
are-
good at this.
Yeah, we
Fuck!
talked about that.
I'm way too updated with the anime. Like I love anime. This is my thing. This is my topic. I love it. I cannot. Oh God. I cannot praise anime enough. Like it consumes so much of my life, and I happily give it. Like I just recently became a proofreader for manga websites, and I'm getting even more advanced info on manga that I'm reading, and I'm just like, yes, this is
And
my
I
life.
think
I like.
no.
I'm so happy right now. Like. I'm moving up in the anime world community slowly but surely. Like I'm working my way up. I'm streaming. Like
Very
I love
soon
it.
you will move actually fully to Japan.
Nah, I don't think I ever actually will. I think the issue is I've been in Japan. Japan's too slow for me.
What?
You don't realize how bad Japan is, my man. Until you've been there, you really don't realize how bad Japan is because the issue is to go to the McDonald's line takes you about 20 minutes. Because of the fact they're saying they're like, yes, they're giving you like this perfect, like Chick-fil-A customer service is low tier compared to Japan's customer service. Japan is literally known as like the #1 customer service out of any nation. And that's just like expected. Like you don't tip at restaurants. You're not supposed to.
Yeah,
You're not
you don't
allowed
tip
to.
in Japan.
You're not allowed to.
It's considered an insult.
It's literally considered an insult to tip at restaurants.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard
But
y'all talk
Japan,
about
like
that.
literally,
I thought
it's so over the top with it.
Not
So, like
fast food like that.
even fast food takes about 20 minutes to
When
get.
do you
because
ever
they-
tip at
they
fast food
literally-
anyways?
Like,
No,
that's not even the
understand
point.
you
But
wouldn't,
like even then, like they sit there, they take your card, they take the card with both hands, and they sit there and go through the entire like conversational skills. You're just like, man, I just want to get this fucking food.
I just want a burger.
I just want my fucking Big Mac, man. Like I just want my Big Mac. And like they're sitting there going,
Fuck McDonald's burgers, they suck.
Japan's portion sizes are really small. Too. I mean, like they're small compared to America.
I was gonna say, look at
America's
your
fat
average
as fuck,
size.
but like, oh my
Not even
god,
like that,
the
look at their
restaurant
average
quality,
size and
the
stuff.
restaurant qualities for any Japanese restaurant, like a random Japanese restaurant, is fucking phenomenal. Like,
Yeah.
Japan has some of the greatest food I've ever had in my life. Like I've eaten at Japanese restaurants in Japan, and like, oh my. Oh, I could wish I could eat there again. I miss my old ramen guy outside the base. Like, oh, that man that ran the ramen cart. Best ramen I've ever had in my life. I mean, like, it's kind of the only place I ever went to get ramen, but.
So I don't have a lot to compare it to, but fast ramen.
No, I do have places to compare it to. I've been in. We took a vacation in Tokyo before.
Yeah.
Like, we went into saw Tokyo. Like, I didn't get to go to Ikebukuro, and I didn't get to Shinjuku. I really wanted to go to Akihabara, but I wasn't allowed to because I was young and my parents wouldn't let me leave. And I was just like, man, we went to Tokyo Tower. Tokyo Tower is pretty cool. You have to call in advance though, and like, you know what the thing really pissed me off about Japanese people is if you speak the most basic amount of Japanese, they're like Nihongo josai, which means you speak really good Japanese. And it's literally like I can't imagine like a Japanese person ever coming here being like talking English and looking at me and be like, you speak really good English even though it's so fucked up I can't understand what you're saying, bro. Like I know basic. I know how to introduce myself. I know how to like do the basic Japanese, like Watashi wa kuvajon, YouTuber says so, like introducing myself. I know how to introduce myself, my job title, blah blah blah, what I do. I know how to do that. I know how to ask them for things. I know like the basics.
Where is the bathroom?
Nani?
Not what?
Bro, I still can't believe that there was one night where
This is funny.
this is a story between all three of us. So there was one night where like I just looked at I was teaching them telling them about Japanese, and I looked at him like he's like, yo, what are some common Japanese phrases? I'm like, Nani? And he's like, what does that mean? We both looked at like me and Zach looked at each other like, what? At the same time. Same time, he's like, yeah, but what does it mean? And we're just like,
It's like when you ask him what does IDK stand for. I don't know.
well, keep your secrets then.
What?
But that was a god tier moment for it.
That was funny.
That was so perfect because there's no hesitation either.
Wait, you need to tell you what?
What? Like questioning like what he said. Like,
It's like our driving is back in
I fucking loved it. Oh man, that was a good time. But I just love the Japanese culture. I think that I would want to live there for like a year or two, but then I'd move back because like I don't think I'd fit in very well with Japanese culture because while I do love it, I'm a pretty rude person.
You're a pretty outspoken person.
I'm a pretty rude and outspoken person, so like
And that does not fit in Japanese culture.
it fits really well for what I do for like the bit podcast and videos.
Yeah.
I don't really keep
But
talking.
in their culture, that does not
No,
mix.
I do not fit very well in Japanese culture
Yeah.
at all. Like,
You're yelling and cussing and like getting
yo,
over the top.
fuck you, fuck your food. I'm tired of serving these dumbass
That is like
customers
that
who
is
don't
like
even know how to order properly.
That is like the opposite of Japanese.
Like, I am
culture.
legit, like, that's literally me in the kitchen when I cook. Like, oh my gosh, like, I hate cooking for other people when, like, I'm forced to cook, like, a certain, like, standard way. But also, like, Japanese kitchens, their food's so good. Like, you know those cooks care about every little thing. Like, those cooks are literally go out of their way to make sure everything, like, tastes amazing. And also, a lot of the Japanese restaurants close down pretty fucking fast, and then, like, another one takes its fucking spot. But
Really?
yeah, like a lot of the ones in Tokyo closed down really like after like 6 months to a year. A lot of newly open restaurants. Like you only get them for that time. It's like a special event. Like yo, special event, new restaurant drop. Let's go check it out.
Where's the spot in that, man? We
Yo,
gotta jump
this
in.
is the new spawn. It's the old spawn for the old one that was there a year ago.
And now it's the new spot for the new one. We gotta jump in.
Bro, honestly, I do wanna. If we ever get big enough that we can actually like get the visas, move to Japan for a year, and afford to live there while doing the podcast and everything, like we get sponsored. If that ever happens, I will literally shit bricks of gold that day because I'll be so fucking ecstatic. I'll be the golden goose of us all, like dead ass. Like we ever get the offer to go there, like from someone, like oh man. The only thing is I don't want to wait in lines, and I also don't ever want to get on Japanese subways. Because Japanese subways between the hours of 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. is a nightmare. Also, Japanese, if you ever look at like Japanese like the train terminals, they're fucked, bro.
They're so confusing.
Like they literally point in directions, but like then it's like tells you the opposite direction the next time. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
Nani?
Nani? Not the soul?
But
I thought you were gonna nail it. So you wouldn't.
I
thought you were gonna go. Ooh.
I was debating on it,
That's the part I know it would be.
but I figured out like to have a couple more drinks. But like I would go back and live in Japan, just not on the military base, like I did.
Was it bad?
No. I mean Okinawa's just fucking hot.
Me and him would love it.
No, Zach would hate Okinawa. Why would Zach like the fucking heat when he loves the cold?
Oh, that's
I was literally like,
I don't mind.
Zach
I don't
would-
mind heat either.
No, Japanese heat's fucking disgusting because the humidity in Japan is fucking
Just like living
disturbing
by the
high.
sea, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just disgustingly hot, so you just sweat through everything. And also, they don't believe in fucking air conditioners.
Yeah.
I've noticed that in anime.
No, that's actually in real life.
I thought that was.
That's
literally-
IRL. That's part of their culture. But honestly, yo, the bidet culture, you shit like a fucking king, my man.
The what?
A
A
bidet.
bidet.
Like in
Clean your
Japan.
ass with water.
Oh.
So in Japan, like they've normalized using a bidet rather than just.
Most European countries have as well.
Yeah. But like you shit like a mother. Like I remember when I bought a bidet when I was super drunk. So my drunk personality bought me a bidet, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, cool, whatever. So I install it just because like I don't want to waste the money to send it back. I don't want to waste the time. I'm just like fuck it, I'll use it. So I install it, and I shit like a king, and I'm just like, oh my god, is this what they?
Surprised you haven't
Yo!
bought one. I'm surprised you haven't bought one for here yet.
Because it's like $50 for one.
Yeah.
And I don't have $50 to spend on it. I would, but I'd rather get a mattress first instead of like over there.
Oh, fine.
You guys can see my.
It's like
I don't
3
even
weeks
see it
ago.
because
You guys
My
can see
mom-
my bedroom.
My mom literally has a twin mattress.
Yeah, but
Actually,
my
for
feet
you,
would go off a twin so bad. Twins are small, my man.
Hey, it's a mattress.
Hey, I'll take what
You
I can
can't
get.
bl-
Listen, I'll take
exactly.
what I can get, but like twins are pretty fucking small, my man.
I get it for now.
If I'm too tall for it, I'd rather sleep on the floor because it bothers me when my feet hang.
Honestly, I mean, like I sleep with my feet outside of the covers.
See, that doesn't bother me. I
Yeah.
just don't like them hanging off the edge.
I
That bothers me.
would literally have to sit there and like pull my feet up and
Yeah.
that would bother the shit out of me because I sleep on my back all the time. So.
I can't have my feet hanging off the edge like this, like just dangling.
Bro, so speaking of that, there's this one time where like
You realize how many times I actually woke up for once when you all were sleeping on the bundle with everyone?
You would never wake up. Don't lie.
No.
I don't
There-
believe it.
I don't believe this either.
I don't believe this.
No, there
Asa.
twice.
Asa.
I had to sleep in another room because you all took
Hold
my motherfucking bed.
So whose birthday was it that we had that sleepover at Beach Fort? But then half of us wanted to fall asleep, but the other half wanted to stay awake, so they wouldn't let us
It's
sleep.
King.
And then they wanted to
Zach's
sleep.
not there.
Okay,
it's
Yeah,
me and you.
and then they wanted to sleep, so we wouldn't let them sleep because they didn't let us sleep. And it just turned into an entire battle. I was like, who
It
wants to go to
literally
sleep first?
did.
You really want to try it? We're gonna fight. If you do fall asleep, you're gonna get shit done to you that you don't want done to you. You might get a dick in your butthole. You know, we don't know.
It
And, like,
was
it was
literally
like,
that,
it was
too.
literally like the biggest like fight. It was like the dumbest thing because we all just wanted to sleep, but we didn't want to be the first ones to fall asleep. because We didn't want to be those bitches that fell asleep first.
Yeah.
And so we ended up staying up
The
all
funny
night.
part is the people
Oh.
who wanted to fall asleep
I wanted
fell
to-
asleep in shifts.
Bro, I wanted to fall asleep. Like I was in one of them. Me and you were in the first group that wanted to fall asleep first. Same with King. And it was Darian, Colin, and all the others that didn't want to fall asleep.
Exactly. The one
And we're
that
just like, bro, okay, fine.
we knew when we
stay
used to
awake.
sleep.
Bro, we were like, yeah, okay, we'll stay awake. Fine, whatever, got it. Sure.
Yes.
And then
we
they're
were the
like,
first
man,
group.
we really want to fall asleep. No, fuck you. You got us up. You got us hyper. And no, we can't sleep because of you. So you know what? You can't sleep
And
either.
what? It
And we
literally
like,
was.
it literally would just go back and
And
forth,
it
back
wasn't
and
until it
forth.
was literally a beach sport. And it wasn't
Oh.
until both his parents at that time literally went into each room and said, "Calm the fuck down, basically.
Oh,
If
man.
y'all don't sleep, I don't know what was their
Right.
threat. Literally,
I
they.
don't remember, but I remember it being pretty fucking bad. And like,
Oh
we
my God.
immediately all just showed up, like, you know what? It's okay. We're all gonna go to sleep at the
Yeah.
same time,
And they, as long as they had their own bed,
bro.
which was downstairs in the basement thing. No,
Oh,
the parents.
yeah. They didn't care. That's
The
what
rest
they
of
were
it,
on.
oh god, it was
But
a fight
oh
for.
man, it was a
That
fight
was
for.
another thing.
It was a fight for
Space.
pillows, bro. It was a
Space,
fight for pillows.
yeah, it was another
Because
thing
we
for
had a
that.
pillow fight at like in the middle of the fucking night before we all fell asleep. So like all the
I had
pillows were
one.
scattered
I didn't.
everywhere.
No, actually,
I
ended
managed to
up
grab
with
two pillows.
Two. Yes.
Bro, I snagged two pillows.
I did too.
I stole one from when someone was fucking sleeping. So I
Yes. That's exactly right. There's only three of us that did it and ended up with two of them.
Yeah, I ended up with three.
Yeah,
And then
I was-
everyone woke up was like, yo, what the fuck, bro? I'm like, bro.
Yeah, they
Y'all
were.
fell asleep first. I did some shady shit when you were asleep and stole your fucking pillow. My
Actually,
bad.
I know I woke up to piss. Someone actually stole my pillow.
That was me.
No, it wasn't you.
No, it was me because I stole it from you.
Well,
I
I stole
remember
it from someone else.
I stole it from
It's
you.
point being, I stole it from someone else.
I literally remember stealing it from Asa.
No, I wouldn't. No, I didn't steal from you because you told me.
No, I
No,
stole
I
your
woke you
pillow
up. I was
from
like,
you.
hey, because you were the only one at that time that had two pillows.
Yeah, because then I had a third and you didn't even notice.
No, I came back. I noticed. Okay.
No, because I took one of yours. I think I tried replacing it with someone
No.
else's.
Well, I noticed that, but I woke up. I went into the other room. I literally did. Stole one of theirs. And came back and slept.
And he was like, yo, I got two pillows now. Where they started, I had three.
I don't give a shit. They literally had more nuts to him.
Yeah,
It
but
really
that's
did.
because like we threw all the fucking pillows to Cullen and Darian, and they weren't giving that shit up. But you know, that is
Yeah,
the
they were
end,
fucking the
guys.
shit, man.
That is the end for Chaotic Discord. Love you. Please come back, visit us, subscribe, like the video. You know, check out my boy Tom Bombadillo, YouTube.com/Tom Bombadillo. That's his site. And you know, you can always find me, Demigod of Calamity. That's my fucking YouTube name. Like, subscribe, please come along. Follow us for this. Like, I love it. Yo, go follow my Twitch tonight. Now I started streaming recently. It's Demigod of Calamity. You know, shit don't change. It's kind of my you know, my branding. My brand name. My brand name. You'll get it? Alright. So, see you guys next time. Bye.